Today I'm going to be making the Epicure Pumpkin Cheesecake. This is from Canada and it was sent to me from Julia, so thank you very, very much, Julia, for sending this to me. Epicure is a company that's about all natural foods, natural ingredients. So this literally has sugar, orange, and spices. That's all that's in the whole thing. You provide everything else. You're literally just buying the packet of spices. I haven't been given calories. I've made a couple of these before and I haven't been given calories. It says a half a package of the dry mix is 60 calories. Of course, you prepared, it's 240, and since you're adding so many of your own ingredients to this, I just throw the all natural out the window and I throw the calorie count out the window because so many things are up to you and the way that you do things. For example, they tell you how to make the crust yourself on here, but we buy a ready-made pie crust. So that's gonna be different calories than what you do at home. So anyway, you need two 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, which I've already opened here to make my life a little easier. You need 3 eggs. You need your pie crust, your ready-made pie crust, unless you're gonna make your own. And you need a can of pumpkin, pure pumpkin for this cheesecake. So what you're gonna do first is you're going to blend your cream cheese with your cheesecake mix. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put my cream cheese in first. That was much easier than me trying to fight with it. And my cheesecake spices. And you can look down in there and you'll see it's mainly sugar. You can see the sugar in it. So I'm gonna put it right here. Mixer. I'm gonna start it slow and then I'll speed it up a little bit. And then when it is mixed, I'll just go ahead and tell you, once it is mixed, you beat in 3 eggs one at a time, and then you add your can of pumpkin to it. So I'm just gonna let this go for a little while. Okay, now I'm gonna put my can of pumpkin in. And my oven is on 325. It's actually already at the right temperature. And with the cream cheese, it did not say to use softened cream cheese, but it's just easier. So it had been out for probably half an hour on the counter. Okay, there's my pumpkin. Okay, now we like to bake ours on top of a cookie sheet just in case it runs over. So you have to let this bake for 40 minutes. And I'm not going to do one other thing to it, and I'll show you how it looks when it comes out. This is how it looks after 40 minutes being in the oven, and what I will do is I will leave it here till it gets to room temperature, and then you put it in the refrigerator because you want to serve it cold. Well, here is the pumpkin cheesecake, and like I said before, it set out and got to room temperature, and then you put it in the refrigerator because you want to serve it chilled.
It looks like a pumpkin pie.
It
smells like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, and This would probably be really good with whipped cream.
Or ice cream.
Which we have whipped cream, but when we do these videos, I like to judge it on the flavor that's here. And then when we eat more later, then we will add the whipped cream to it. There you go.
It's got the consistency of a pumpkin pie almost. It smells really good. It smells like pumpkin pie. That has the same consistency as a pumpkin pie.
It does. That's delicious.
It's very, very good. It has a little bit of that cream cheesy flavor, that little bit of that dairy flavor in there that you don't get with a traditional pumpkin pie. But it doesn't distract from it at all. Actually, it tastes like pumpkin pie with whipped cream on it a little bit.
It really does. I know they're calling it a pumpkin cheesecake, but really, you wouldn't know that it was. I mean, it tastes like pumpkin pie.
Yeah, and the cheesecake, cheesecakes are usually kind of dense. This is very
fluffy.
Yeah, you can see how soft it is. I mean, it's very. It's a good and creamy. Yeah.
Yeah, fluffy, creamy. Yeah, it's.
I can definitely eat this whole thing.
So yeah, this is really, really good. I guess a pie, would a pie be flatter?
A pie is hot. That's the difference, I think.
Right.
Pie would be warm. I like warm pumpkin pie, but and this one has to be cold, and the crust is a little different.
If you wanted to dress this up though even more, you could get some of that caramel that you see on pumpkin pies. You could put that on here.
Although it's pretty sweet already.
It is. It's very, very sweet. It's very good. I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah. Would I prefer this over a pumpkin pie? Probably not. I'd rather have the pumpkin pie because I like the crust, the traditional pie crust instead of a granola crust. But this is really, really good. And
the thing about this brand, the Epicure, is for me buying it would depend on how much you're spending, because like I've said in past videos when we reviewed these, you are literally only getting sugar and some spices, which are, in my opinion, are dirt cheap. That's the cheapest part. You're adding everything else to these. If you can get these cheaply, then it's worth the money. If not, then you would probably be better off on your own.
Which makes it funny. They're all about natural ingredients. Well, the stuff they use there's nothing in there that wouldn't already be natural. Sugar, yes, you could use artificial sugar, but most people use regular cane sugar.
Right.
And spices are spices.
Right.
And what else? This really didn't have much in it.
No, there's not much in it. But I know they brag about being gluten-free and kosher and all that and being all natural.
And some kind of orange, but I mean, yeah.
But all that stuff is natural anyway, is what,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's all natural anyway.
Right.
It's really the stuff you add to it makes it unnatural or natural.
Right. So Julia, we really appreciate it though. It's an excellent pie. I like it a lot. Excellent cheesecake.
This is probably the best one out of the ones we've made.
That's what I'm thinking too. I like this one the very best. It's good. So if you don't get any others, at least get this one. So it's really, really good. So I hope everyone else enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.